It's only been a week, and boy, do I have a lot of news. It was almost like all the news decided it was going to dump on me Monday to Tuesday night. Spotify has expanded, and they're also increasing their premium subscription rate for anybody wanting to listen to the audiobooks. What does that mean for authors? We'll find out. Drafted Digital just announced a new partner in Fable with 650,000 readers, and I think 25,000 book clubs available through their app. Ooh, gosh, it's got to be worth it, right? And then Book Vault actually just rolled out some new print options. You're going to be hearing it from here, hot off the press, all the information you need to know in the self-publishing news for April the 15th of 2024. Let's jump right on into things here. It's starting it out here with the Kindlepreneur just recently updated his Amazon book sales calculator for KDP. You can determine how much does a bestseller rank based on the rank that you see on the platform. And you could choose everything from the ebook to paperback to hardcover, or even the different marketplaces to .com, .ca, .co.uk, and so on and so forth. Now, he actually expanded this information even more so you can understand what influences the Amazon bestseller rank and what do you do with this information once you have it. Highly, highly recommend you take a look at this, and also bookmark it. I use the Kindle bestseller calculator on a regular basis. It's a free option. You don't need to opt into anything, and Kindlepreneur is one of my most trusted resources out there today. Book Vault just hit me up and they're like, "Hey Dale, did you see this?" And yes, I did see it. Big shout out to Luca and Alex over at Book Vault. I appreciate you guys. About 3 days ago, they rolled out some new Book Vault Bespoke options. We are pleased to announce that Book Vault Bespoke will be officially launching on Tuesday, 16th of April. This new feature aims to revolutionize the current industry, offering available to indie authors through a wide variety of new custom editions for your titles on a true single copy basis. Please note, these options will only be available from our UK print facility and will take 5 to 10 working days. It's important that I say only available in UK because it's not available yet in the US. You're going to get a lot of the more premium options of Book Vault through the UK. Now, what we'll be launching on Tuesday the 16th, the following options will be launching from orders as low as a single copy: foiling options, foil on covers for all binding except case cloth, foil on dust jackets. These foiling options will be available only on matte lamination covers and will launch in the following colors of gold, silver, and holographic. We're interested to see which extra foil colors you'd like to see next from the Book Vault, and we'll be asking Book Vault authors to give us an idea of what would be popular in our dedicated channel in the Wide for the Win community tab. So make sure to join and give us your thoughts. I'm going to share a little bit more about Wide for the Win and their community forum. Hardback only features ribbons in a variety of colors, including red, black, blue, green, and white, head and tail bands, which is black and green, black and red, black and white, blue and white, and red and white, and customized printed in papers. That is freaking cool. Now, this is the part I really like to see, is what's coming in the pipeline. Box sets and slipcases. Our highly anticipated custom box sets and slipcases will be available this month. Customized sprayed edges. This is cool. I like this. We're excited to announce that we'll be offering sprayed edges on titles with your own personal designs towards the end of summer, as we are awaiting delivery of the necessary machinery in July, and bulk order import. This is currently being tested with an aim to go live within the next month. I can't say enough good things about Book Vault. You want more details, go over and join this forum here that's hosted by Wide for the Win. I did not know Wide for the Win had a community feature. It's kind of like Discord, but if you've been on, let's say, for instance, Fictionary's got their own community. StreetLib has their own community, and Wide for the Win has it. So if you're a Wide publishing author, I highly recommend, even if you're not a Wide publishing author, pop in there. You're going to find some great details. They have a lot of things covered, and they even have industry partners tab, where, of course, we see Book Vault, Drafted Digital, Lulu, Publish Drive, StreetLib, and so much more. It's really kind of cool to see that they're offering something for everybody here and for Wide for the Win. The big news rolling out, Spotify. Couple of different news when it comes to Spotify. Spotify's price is reportedly going up. Oh my goodness. For many years, Spotify held strong in its monthly subscription of $9.99, but that changed last July when premium jumped up to $10.99. Now it appears that the leading subscription music service is planning another price hike that will cost by up to $1 and $2 more in the UK, Australia, Pakistan, and 2 other markets by the end of April, with an increased plan for US customers later this year. And this particular paywall is going to pretty much you're going to either choose to stay with Spotify Premium just to listen to the regular Spotify stuff, and if you want the audiobooks, it's going to cost a little bit more. So this is pretty interesting to see. Maybe they're anticipating paying audiobooks published through them a bit more. I don't know. We'll see. At a 50% royalty rate when you're distributing through Findaway Voices, it's not bad. It's better than what AZX offers at 40% for exclusive and 25% for non-exclusive. So this is interesting. Now, on the other end of things, we just found out the Spotify Premium listeners, it's going to be expanding into, it has expanded into Canada, Ireland, and New Zealand. So they can access over 250,000 audiobooks. So Spotify said it a while ago. They said, we plan on expanding, a lot. And they're really trying to step up and make themselves a viable competitor, a viable option to the likes of Audible and Amazon. And that's a hard road to, that is stiff competition, for lack of better words. So great to see this. I'm glad to not report any bad news coming through Spotify. Find a Voices Spotify. Oh my gosh, here we go. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Bookbrush needs your help. They need you to complete a short survey. They want to talk about author ad spend. Who spends at least $1 per year on ads? Curious what authors spend on ads? Complete the survey so we can get more details. That's the 2024 Author Ad Buying Insights. It will literally take you all of 2 minutes to go through and answer these questions. Highly recommend if you can. It'd be a huge favor to me and to the folks over at Bookbrush. You don't get anything out of it other than a virtual banana sticker for me and the thanks from the folks over at Bookbrush. Hey, did you catch last week when I went live with the team over at Drafted Digital on my main site or my main channel? That was a lot of fun, and we talked a lot about Drafted Digital's new distribution partner in Fable. Now, Fable is a social reading app that hosts 650,000 active readers and 25,000 book clubs. I had the pleasure of sitting down and speaking with Jim Azevedo. Jim, I'm sorry, I butcher your name every time. Jim Azevedo, and also one of the reps from Fable. And we were able to just cover everything possible, talking about what could we expect from it, what are the royalty options, what are some of the promotional options that we have available to us. So it's really kind of cool to see this. If you have not had the opportunity to log into your Drafted Digital account yet, I would recommend that you go on in there and you will automatically see a pop-up that says, do you want to enroll your books over into Fable? And you're given that option to whether you can go there or not. I highly recommend, if you already got it there, go for it. If you want more direct details and more answers, they are going to get this addressed here in Self-Publishing Insiders, hosted on Drafted Digital's YouTube channel. Kim Marsh Ali, which Kim was the rep from Fable that was part of the interview this past week. She will be available there where they're going to be able to answer all of your questions. Link inside the description as per usual. And of course, if you want to catch the replay of the Drafted Digital Publishing huge announcement, that's where I interviewed both Jim and Kim from Drafted Digital and Fable respectively. You can go ahead and check that out. It is available for replay right now. Very insightful. Speaking of insightful, PublishDrive just released a report, a survey done by 250 authors and publishers about artificial intelligence. And you're going to find out a lot of really great details in this 2-minute long video where they talk about broad adoption and interest in AI tools. Include 39% folks are using it in the editing process, 26% are using it in ideation, and 21% are using it in the drafting process. Very insightful. So you want more details about how artificial intelligence is being used by 250 authors and publishers that were surveyed through PublishDrive. You go check out that video. Big shout out to Tara Creeman over at Kobo Writing Life, Kobo just announced they are now have Cobra Libra Color and Kobo Clara Color. Did I say Cobra? Kobo Libra. Kobo. You say that 10 times. I'm just having some speech problems today. They have officially full color e-readers available to you. Now, this would be great for folks out there that are having ebooks that are available in full color, or even those that are, getting web comics that are reading. So having the full color is also a very big benefit. So this is really kind of cool to see that Kobo is continuing to expand their offerings to their readers. Hey, speaking of surveys, good friend of mine, MK Williams, is actually going to be running a little bit of a survey here, and you need to take advantage of this as soon as humanly possible. Let me give you the TLDR. MK is going to be leveraging Bookbrush's hourly concepts and social media management options. Now, she's not really sure what she wants to do for this particular little case study. She wants a little bit of your insight. Just go over and watch this less than 10-minute video. MK will describe exactly what she's going through and what the process is, and you can go ahead and vote for that through her Google Forms that she has, Google Forms link that she has inside the description. All right, moving a little further forward, you've heard me talk about DBL Create before, and I continue to use DBL Create. I may not talk about them as actively as I normally do, but they're currently not sponsors, but I still stand wholeheartedly behind DBL Create. They're right now running a 20% off sale till April the 19th. Use the code before 19th of April 2024 to get exclusively 10% or 20% discount on your subscription. That is April Pro 20. All one word, it's 20. April Pro 20 at checkout, and you'll be able to get 20% off your subscription. Highly recommend them. I currently use the Pro plan. Love them. It's amazing. It's incredible. Love me some DBL Create. Go take a look at all that details. Go over to my affiliate link, dalelinks.com/DBL Create. And the hot sheet more recently just launched the March 2024 bestsellers list. Go ahead, pop on in there. See if you have been listed amongst those in the top 50 for, let's see here, the hidden gems, the top 50 self-published ebooks, and the top 50 published print books. And as we start to wrap up today's broadcast, I want to, of course, do a little shameless self-promotion here. The Self-Publishing Hub, that is my video-on-demand service you can get for $9.99 per month. Get over half dozen different courses, numerous categories, hours of footage. You have so much you can tune into over on theselfpublishinghub.com. You want to get more details, go ahead and visit that link, theselfpublishinghub.com. What do you think about some of those news items? Was there anything that I particularly missed? Let me know over inside Discord. It's been a minute since we've seen each other, unless, of course, you're Butcher Respawn. Big shout out to Butcher. If you're on Discord, fantastic. If you're not on Discord, come on over. Join me. It's fun. I've got nearly 1,000 different authors that will be willing to answer any of your questions, concerns, and comments, and even talk about some of the hot news that are rolling out here. Till later, this has been Self-Publishing with Dale, and I'll catch you in next week's news segment. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Special shout out to my channel members for both the podcast channel and the main channel. Without your support, some projects we do at Self-Publishing with Dale would be much harder to fund. If you want to contribute to the cause, visit dalelinks.com/memberships for details and get your on-screen shout out at the end of each broadcast. Till later, this has been Self-Publishing with Dale, and I'll see you soon.